Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. How are you today? I hope you fine. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Malikur Rabbani Mustafa, and beside me,
Hello guys, my name is Nurul Jaiza. We are from Diploma for Electrical Engineering, State of University Surabaya.
okay, today we want to explain some information or tips about how to become a successful student.
And then, what are the inhibiting factors that can affect student success?
Please watch our video and I hope you enjoy this video.
In this bab, we explain about why sleep can be important or can be common barrier to college success in things student can control. Sleep can be important because sleep can pose a powerful barrier in if you are not getting enough of it. Why is getting enough of sleep can be important? Sleep plays a main vital role in good health and will be playing in throughout in your life. Getting enough in quality of sleep in the right time and right place can be help protect your mental health, physical health, quality of life and safety. During sleep, your body is working to support your health brain function and maintain your physical health. In children and teens, sleep can also support in growth and development. The damage from the sleep deficiency can be occur in instant damage, such as a car crash, or it can be harmful you over time. For example, ongoing sleep deficiency can raise or can be high your risk for some chronic health problem. It can also affect your well in you think, your right and walk, learn and getting along with the other.
Hi guys, here I will explain 7 steps to better sleep. In the first is stick to a sleep schedule. Go to bed and get up at the same time every day, even on weekends, holiday and off days. Being consistent reinforces your body's sleep-wake cycle and helps promote better sleep at night. The second is pay attention to what you eat and drink. Don't go to bed either hungry or starved. Your discomfort might keep you up. Also, limit how much you drink before bed to prevent disruptive middle of the night trips of the toilet. And the third is create a bedtime ritual. Do sometimes is you need to tell your body it's time to wind down. This might include taking a warm bath or shower, reading a book, or listening to soothing music, preferably with the lights dimmed. And the fourth is get comfortable. Create a room that's ideal for sleeping. Often this means cool, dark, and quiet. Consider using room darkening shades, earplugs, a fan, or other device to create an environment that suits your needs. Your mattress and pillow can contribute to better sleep. 2. The science, the features of good bedding are subjective. Choose what feels most comfortable to you. And the 5 is limit daytime nap. Long daytime naps can interfere with nighttime sleep, especially if you are struggling with insomnia or poor sleep quality at night. If you choose to nap during the day, limit yourself to about 10 to 30 minutes and make it during the mid-afternoon. If you work nights, you will need to make exception to the rules about daytime sleeping. In the case, keep your window covering closed so that sunlight which adjusts your internal clock doesn't interrupt your daytime sleep. In the 6 is include physical activity in your daily routine. Regular physical activity can promote better sleep, helping you to fall asleep faster and to enjoy deeper sleep. Timing is important. Though if you exercise too close to bedtime, you might be too energized to fall asleep. If this seems to be an issue for you, exercise earlier in the day. And the last 7 is manage stress. When you have too much to do and too much to think about, your sleep is likely to suffer. To help restore peace to your life, consider healthy ways to manage stress. Start with the basics such as getting organized, setting priorities, and delegating tasks. Give yourself permission to take a break when you need one. Share a good laugh with an old friend before bed. Jot down what's your mind and then set it aside for tomorrow. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Wahiza Walunda. Alcohol and academic, lack of sleep, and alcohol consumption are common occurrence in a college student life. Many college students are significant sleep deprived. First effect of alcohol on sleep magnify this effect. Both of these practices can have negative effect on cognitive abilities, especially when paired together. Research regarding the effect of alcohol on academic performance or report some type of negative consequence. Negative effect associated with heavy episode drinking. Number 1. Alcohol impairs the ability to transfer information. Learning prior to drinking from short-term to long-term memory. Attention. Number 2. Attention span may be shortened with 4-8 hours after drinking. Number 3. The time it takes to recover from heavy drinking could be better spent on more important tasks. Implication for student. Number 1. Information a student study before drinking is harder to recall. Number 2. Harder to pay attention in a class and concentration on work. Number 3. Heavy drinking often results in missing classes and falling behind in assignment. Step to minimize negative effect. Number 1. Academic and social commitment. Number 2. Manage time, giving priority to academic. Number 3. Responsibility and moderation. Thank you.
Attitude is everything. Attitude is defined as a certain way of thinking or feeling. Typically reflect in a person's behavior. You are what you feel. Controlling your outlook on a situation is sometimes the only thing you do have control over. The following session on attitude will be help you to rate your attitude and explain how you can make some improvement. Attitude is important. It affects first how successful you are achieving your academic and personal goals. 2. How you feel mentally and physically. 3. How you look, what you say, and what you do. And this is 7 ways to develop a positive attitude. First, be confident. Believe in yourself. 2. Be positive. This will help you. Try it. 3. Be punctual. Being on time to lower your stress level. 4. Be patient. Some things just take time to do. 5. Believe in yourself. You are so unique in this world and so are your talent. 6. Set goals for yourself, then hard work to achieve them. And the last 7 is get fun out of life. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This time, I will explain about the capture, academic stress store, and managing stress. First, managing stress. Stress is a part of life, especially in college. If you cannot get a handle of stress, it can be another barrier to success. There are exam, paper, and homework to do on a daily basis. Being able to effectively deal with stress is arguably one of the most refined skills you will acquire. The following is a simple explanation of stress. What is stress? Stress is an emotional bodily reaction to physical, psychological, or emotional demands. Stress is a factor of life. Managed stress can become useful and healthy. Unmanaged stress can become distressful and unhealthy. What are some of the causes of stress? First, expectation we place on ourselves. 2. Expectation of others. 3. Our physical environment. Noise, movement, weather, season change. And last, our internal environment. Academic pressure, frustration, not enough time, dissensions, and social. What are some symptoms of a managed stress? First, increased heart rate and blood pressure, feeling tense, irritable, fatigued, or depression. 2. Lack of interest and ability to concentrate FT. 3. Avoidance of behaviors, abuse of drugs, alcohol, and tobacco. What are ways to manage stress effectively? 1. Add balance to life. Don't overdo study or play. 2. Know and accept what kind of person you are, strengths and weakness. 3. Add a strong physical exam. 4. Take time out, especially during study. 5. Exercise regularly. 6. Watch your breathing. 7. Walk more. 8. Learn and practice relations skill. 9. Study each subject regularly for moderate periods of time. And then, discuss problem with friends, family, then or counselor.
Here I will description and tips on the stress booster semester. Stress booster, can it go away? Can it work? Let me explain. By studying, several people, researchers have found that they have different habits of memory. Number one, they tend to focus on immediate issues rather than global one. Number two, stress resistant people also tend to search out optimistic explanatory styles. Uh, at that university's on measurement center for medicine in medicine, healthy care on sexuality specialist teach people 2 minutes steps through meditation and other relaxation exercise exist. Namely, number one, participation in the center's stage program concentration on breathing to heal the means relative to for in the past and future. Number two, then they lift on and scan their bodies relaxing one muscle at a time. Sitting in another program and in order to stay, no one know reveal how the needing of rest feels the stress response about the effect can be dramatic. If mistakes meditation are to them to your this exercise maybe your medicine exercise is now to interest me body production mechanism like endorphins feel and provide the brain oxygen supply releasing tension from the muscles. There are many other options from yoga to be the back to music, the library, and of the exercise the others. So do what's wrong for you and whether you go to confession support to growth of start there is a way to talk about your feelings. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hi, I'm Safira Trihanin. Here I will explain a little about coping with exam and exam anxiety. No matter how prepared you are for an exam, you can help but feel some anxiety. You know, like butterflies in your stomach and potentially forgetting everything. Feeling some anxiety is normal as your body releases adrenaline in time of stress, which actually triggers your flight or flight response. So, here are some scientific tips to help you beat that exam anxiety. Speaking of stress, final exam time is a very tense time in the college student life. Paradoxically, many students attempt to deal with this stress in ways that are counterproductive or even self-defeating. And their behavior and attitudes tend to demonize their performance on exam rather than essay. It is clear that it does not help to put added stress on yourself. By 1. Keeping irregular house. 2. Pulling all night. 3. Eating junk food. 4. Relying on ineffective learning strategies. So, what are some scientific tips to help you beat that exam anxiety? 1. Try to stay on reasonably regular schedule of reviewing, eating, sleeping, and relaxing. 2. Start at least 1 week or preferably 2 before exam begin. Don't attempt to study 24 hours a day. 3. Don't force yourself to study beyond your normal limit concentration. 4. Eat well-balanced diet and drink lots of fluids. 5. Don't use drugs or alcohol. And the last 6. Be conservative and reasonable about the demands you place on yourself. So, remember that you are not alone. Almost everyone gets some anxious at exam time. Hopefully, these scientific tips will help you go into your exam with confidence, feeling much less anxious. And see you. Bye.
Hi guys, I'm Intan. In this section, we will discuss how to become a successful student part time management. Another important skill is time management. If you don't manage your time well, this could be a trouble for you in college. This section will help you prioritize your time. It is rightly said, time and tide wait for no one. An individual should understand the value of time for him or her to success in all aspects of life, especially in college. Time management includes 1. Effective planning, 2. Setting goals and objectives, 3. Setting deadline, 4. Delegation of responsibility, 5. Prioritizing activity as per their importance. And the last, 6. Spending the right time on the right activity. Okay guys, here I will discuss one by one. Let's go. The first is effective planning. Plan your day well in advance. Prepare a to-do list or the task plan. Jot down the important activity that need to be done in a single day. Again, the time that should be allocated to each activity. Oh, a high priority work should come on top, followed by those which do need much of your attention at the moment. Complete spending tasks one by one. Do not begin fast work unless you have finished your preview. Oh, and the last, check your the one you have already completed. 2. Setting goals and objectives. Working without goals and target in an organization will be similar to situation where the captain of the ship lost his way in the sea. Yes, you will be lost. Set the target for yourself and make sure they are realistic one and achievable. 3. Setting deadline. Set deadline for yourself and strive hard for complete tasks ahead of the deadline. Do not wait for your faculty to remain you. Learn to take ownership of work. One person who can best set the deadlines. Who? Yes, is yourself. Okay, the next is delegation of responsibility. Learn to limit extracurricular activity. Divide household tasks among a family member and keep your working hours as low as possible. Accept help from friends or a family who want you to a success. 5. Prioritizing tasks. Prioritizing the tasks as per their importance and urgency. Know the difference between important and urgent work. Identify which tasks should be done within a day, which should be done within a month, and so on. Tasks which are more important should be done earlier. Okay, last is spending on the right time on the right activity. Develop the habit of doing the right thing at the right time. Work done on the wrong time is not much use. Don't waste a complete day on something which can be done in an hour or so. Also, keep some time spread your personal goals or checking update on WhatsApp. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, uh, all. After all, a human being is not a machine. Okay guys, the time management chapter is done. Move on the next chapter. Thanks your attention. See you guys. Bye.
This is a study, actually study. In order to guarantee college success, you have to actually study. Imagine that if you want to improve your concentration and efficiency as student, develop if you want to improve your concentration and efficiency as student, develop a place to study. That's place where you could work on academics. This is campus, full to great place to study. Experience with great work best for you. Place to study at MSUB. The library is the absolutely best place to study. It has everything student need. Is highly recommended. Then academic support center, and then the dorms have study areas too. Next, study area must have number 1, good lighting. Number 2, a comfortable chair with good support and approach height. Number 3, electrical outlet for all your technology needs. Number 4, waiting, instrument and supplies. Number 5, a calculator. Number 6, motivational inspirational photos, notes and photos. Number 7, semester schedule of assessment, due dates, exams, research paper, quizzes, and etc. Number 8, weekly schedule of classes, tutor appointment, study group, lab time, faculty appointment, and study schedule. And yes, next.
Form study group to survive. Small group outperform individual because 1. Small group generates more options while brainstorm. This process fosters many ideas to be generated as quickly as possible. 2. Small group can better evaluate ideas. Group correct misinformation, bias, erroneous assumption, and the like. 3. Group decision enhance harmony. They are essential where there is buy-in required after the session, such as causing a correct solution that's almost live with after the decision is made. 4. Small group will almost always win. However, in an emergency where you need a quick decision, you are probably better off making a decision yourself. Study group survival tips. 1. Form study group after the first few classes. Wait and see who the reliable students are before you join a group. 2. Keep the group number to a handful and make it diverse. A group of 3 to 5 people is ideal. 2 people are better than 1, but 3 to 5 people are much better than 2. 3. Vary personality types and include the professor type. What you want to avoid is having everyone in the group with the same personality type. 4. Meet at a regular time and place. Setting both a time and place with answer. Above all else, that people will have something ready for the meeting. 5. Be persistent. Do not give up on the group. Additional study group hints. 1. Give each person in the study group an assignment. Such as writing a summary of a chapter. B. Such as writing a glossary of the term. C. such as bringing in book review or journal article related to the course topic. 2. Start the group session with a check-in process. Such as a 1-minute update from each participant personal news. B. Such as each participant stating their most pressing question about the material. C. Sharing notes so every participant has as complete a set of notes as possible. 3. End the group session with a roundtable reporting. Such as what was most helpful. B. Such as what was most interesting.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here, I will explain about what SQ3 are. One skill you will have to be good at during college is reading. If you're reading, you must first understand what you are reading. In other words, comprehend. SQ3 art consists of survey, question, read, recite, and review. First, we need to know what things need attention. 1. Survey. Before you read survey the chapter is review question or teacher made study guide. 2. Question. Question while you are surveying. Turn the title heading into question. Read question at the end of the chapter or after each subheading. 3. Read. When you begin to read, look for answer to the question you first raised. Answer question at the beginning of chapter. 4. Decide. Decide after you have read a section. Take notes from the text but write the information in your own words. Underline or highlight important point you have just read. 5. Review. If you took notes while reciting, write question for the notes you have taken in the left hand. Recite the information orally and in your own words as you put the study together.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, we meet again. My name is Malik. Now I will explain some information about taking notes. Okay, taking notes is a big part of college. Information presented in class often contains central course concept and material most likely to be included in the exam. However, students often do not realize the importance of note-taking and listening. The following resources provide tips on how to remember more information for your lecture through active listening and note-taking. In addition, lecture notes can be an important tool for preparing for exams. Suggestions provide for how to use your notes regularly to review. The key is to develop a system that allows you to 1. Review regularly. 2. Share repeat key concept from class. 3. Reflect linking class ideas with notes and other readings. There is some little information about note taking, and I hope what I say useful to you. See you again, guys.
Hi, I'm Ardian will explain about concept maps. A good mind maps show the shape of the subject, the relative importance of individual points, and the way in which thoughts relate to one another. This means that they are very quick to review as you can often refresh information in your mind just by glancing at one. In this way, they can be effective mnemonic, remembering the shape and structure of a mind. Maps can give you the cues you need to remember the information within it. When created using color and image drawings, mind maps can even resemble work of art. 1. Mind maps. Mind maps are useful for 1. Brainstorming individually and as a group. 2. Summarizing information and note taking. 3. Consolidating information from different research sources. And how to make it as follows. 1. Identify the main idea for biological ecosystem material. Ecosystem can be selected as a title in the concept map and narrowed down to a specific material. 2. Identify secondary of specific ideas that will support the main subject. 3. Place the main idea for or concept in the middle or top of the concept map. 4. Group secondary ideas or subject. Its function is to show the relationship or connection between the main and secondary ideas. And then I hope it can be useful. Bye.
Okay friends, let's go to the next point which is flashcard. Flashcards are small notecards used to test and improve memory through practice retrieval of information. Flashcards are usually double set with a pro on one set and information about the prompt of the order. This may include names, vocabulary, concept, or producer. For example, one set of the cards might be Augusta and the order capital of Mainz. There are usually several flashcards that, as a group, represent the categories of information you are trying to remember, learn, and master. Benefit of using flashcards: to improve the ability to memorize and remember the information that has been learned, to record important information things. Making flashcards: 1. Buy a create your card. A set of index cards is usually inexpensive to buy. You can also print cards from templates. Number 2. Select an information category for your flashcard deck. Instead of turning every page of information from a class into a card, consider creating a stack of related terms, facts, and or formulas. Number 3. Select the important information in that category. This can be a good opportunity to predict which information may be on the exam and think about what ideas are most important. Often there are clues to this, such as a term involved in a textbook or a concept that your professor emphasizes or repeat in class. Next, personalize the card to be unique to you. Include image that trigger your memory and cues that come to mind will into fairly reading or talking, not in class. Okay, thank you.
kernel note-taking system. Kernel note-taking is a structured system of organizing lecture notes in certain section of the page as soon as possible after insert the information from your outline notes in the right column into question. Read the question directly across from the material it correspondent to at the right. Terima kasih.
Hello guys, we meet again. How do you feel after watch our video? You must happy, right?
I hope this video can be helpful in study life.
Thanks for watching our video. And lastly,
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
One, two, three, and action.
Hello guys, we meet again. How do you feel after
One, two, three, action.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good afternoon. How are you today? I hope you fine. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Malikur Fadi Mustafa, and beside me,
Hello guys, my name is Nurul Jaya.
And action.
Student part 10.
One, two, three, and action.
Attitude is everything. Attitude is defined as some.
One, two, three, and action.
Attitude.
One, two, three, and action.
Attitude is everything. Attitude is defined as a certain way of thinking or feeling. Typically reflects a person's behavior. You are what you feel. Controlling your outlook on a situation will be help you to regulate.
One, two, three, and action.
Attitude is everything. Attitude is defined as a certain way of thinking or feeling. Typically reflects in research.
Actually study and my brain is